Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to day 23 of my 30-day vlog challenge. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about perception. Now, perception isn't something that I've given a lot of thought to, but today I was having a conversation with John Gura, and he basically challenged me that how we interact with what happens to us and how we perceive what happens to us is based on our own perception, whether good or bad. For example, if you're driving into work and you're late, you're rushing in, you have to slow down for somebody crossing the street, and a little while later, you see a car accident. In the moment, that slight inconvenience of someone crossing the street seemed like a bad thing. I'm late to work, I gotta get to work. But possibly, it was a good thing because by slowing down, you may have prevented yourself from being in that accident. Granted, that's maybe not the best analogy, but it's what we're going with. And this brings me to something I saw yesterday. I was on a walk, having a chat on the phone with my good friend Andrew, and I looked up and saw a hawk flying over the trees with a snake in its talons. Bear with me for a moment. If we think about the snake as our problems and the hawk as our perception, how we perceive the problem and how we handle the problem, if we say perceive the problem on the ground, the hawk fighting the snake on the ground, the hawk has less of a chance of winning that fight on the ground. But if that hawk picks up the snake in its talons and takes it up high, that snake's not got a chance in hell, because at any given moment, the hawk has all the power. Now again, it's maybe not a perfect analogy, but I saw it in nature, and nature's always right. Basically, when we are on a ground level thinking of our problems from a victim mentality, we see those problems and they overcome us. But I think, and maybe this is what I'm trying to understand about perception, if I perceive myself as more capable of solving a problem or handling a situation, if I perceive myself as this is going to be easy, not, oh my God, I'm too stupid for this, do I bring that problem to a heightened state of mind and have the ability to tackle that issue? While I was talking with John, I recalled that years ago, I used to think a lot like this. I used to think that I was capable, I was smart, I had good ideas, I was worth something. And that was a pretty short period of time in my life. I'm not trying to throw a pity party, but just being honest, that was a fairly short period of time in my life, because as soon as I started thinking that way and expressing that to other people, certain people in my life at the time kind of tamped me down, told me not to get such grandiose ideas. And I listened, and I shouldn't have listened. I should have just kept on track with what I believed about myself. And now that's all in the past. I'm choosing now to let that go. And in its place, I'm going to choose to dream again. I'm going to choose to believe in myself again, because I had those beliefs for a reason. I believed in myself for a reason. And sadly, again, I let myself be talked out of what I believed about myself. But now, after that conversation with John, I feel challenged to bring those ideas, bring those thoughts back into my life, to allow myself to believe in myself again. And I know it's not going to be easy necessarily, because I have to retrain myself and be okay, give myself the liberty, the freedom to believe these things about myself when I've lived most of my life not believing those things. While I can't control how other people react or engage with my beliefs about myself, I can control the way I believe about myself. And I'm choosing now to start believing better of myself. And so while I'm still learning about perception and trying to wrap my head around it and understand how perception and how you perceive your life, yourself, the circumstances around you can affect how you engage with them, I'm excited. I'm curious and I'm excited. If you have any thoughts about perception, I would love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Let me know if you think that I'm way off beat or that I'm right on track. Again, I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe about myself, but that doesn't mean I'm not curious to hear what your thoughts are. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and you are amazing. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again tomorrow for day 24.